What is up, guys? My name is Bailey and welcome back to another one of my videos. In this video, I wanted to do something a little bit different, and in this video, I wanted to break down how much money I've spent this year on everything that has to deal with my YouTube channel, whether that be equipment on my YouTube gear, software that I had to purchase, subscriptions that I needed to purchase. I wanted to break down and see how much I've spent on my YouTube channel, as a lot of people create content on how much they made on YouTube, and I've been guilty of this as well. I create a lot of content showing you guys the revenue on my one channel, which is this channel, to show you guys how you can make money from your YouTube channel. But I wanted to step aside and make a video a little bit different than that, and I wanted to show you guys how much I've spent in order to make that amount of money on YouTube. So I have a whole list of all the items I spent this year. Now obviously there are products that I have been using that I purchased a little bit ago, like a ring light or something like that, but I did not include that in this video as I use that for a different channel. So I'll be breaking down everything that I spent just this 1 year on all the equipment and all the software that I use for this YouTube channel. Now before I jump into this video, if you guys enjoy this type of content where I give you guys YouTube tips and tricks on how to grow your YouTube channel and how I show you guys all my YouTube revenue on every single month so that you guys can stay motivated to grow your channel, please smash that like button for me, because it helps me out a tremendous amount and it keeps me motivated to keep creating content like this. Now without any further ado, let's just jump into the list on how much money I've spent on my YouTube channel for 2020. So the way I broke it down is I broke it down from the most important to the least important. So these few items in the very beginning are going to be the most important items that I needed in order to create YouTube content. And the very first item is going to be my MacBook Pro 16-inch. So this right here is going to be my MacBook Pro 16-inch. Now the reason why I bought it was because I didn't want to keep paying for a subscription to Adobe Premiere, which is my editing software on my computer, which is my PC. And the reason why I used Adobe Premiere was because it was free when I was a student. So I had a free subscription plan with Adobe Premiere. But once I graduated from university, that actually ended and they wanted me to pay the monthly fee. So I thought it was a great investment for me to upgrade my computer to a portable laptop, which would be this MacBook, and also buy Final Cut with it. So that's gonna bring me into the second item. Now before I jump into the specifics for the software, the MacBook's price was $2,792.63. So I'll be tallying up the total of all these items added up together at the very end of the video. So if you guys just wanna skip to the end and see how much I spent, you guys can go ahead and do that. I'll put the timestamp in the description down below. But if you wanna watch the entirety of this video, I'd much appreciate that, and also you can maybe even get some tips on what equipment that I use, and maybe you can invest in these items for your YouTube channel. So the second item, like I said, is going to be the software that I use for video editing. This is Final Cut Pro, and Final Cut Pro is a one-time payment and there is no monthly subscription with it, and this costed me $199. Now you might be thinking, why was it only $199 when usually it's $299? And the retail value is $299 for Final Cut Pro, but I was able to get a student discount for Final Cut Pro, and this was for a bundle. So it was the Pro Apps bundle, and this included 5 other softwares. So it included Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, Motion 5, Compressor 4, and Main Stage, and all these were bundled together for $199, and I thought that was pretty killer because I was getting 5 different softwares. However, I don't use the other 4, but I was still getting 5 of them for less than one software, which is Final Cut Pro. So I was already saving $100, and I got additional software if I needed it in the future. So on top of that student discount, I also used the student discount for my MacBook, so I did save some money there, but I'm not gonna count that for this video because I did not spend that money, but I did save it. Now the third thing is going to be this camera right here. This camera that I'm recording on is the Sony a6400, and this camera costed quite a lot of money when it first came out. I do believe it holds its retail value. I bought it for $1,400. This was including tax and everything. So this was a pretty expensive camera. I never spent that much money on a camera before, but I thought it was a great investment for me to create quality content for all of you guys. Once you guys are starting out, you guys don't need a fancy camera like this. You guys can just use your iPhone or an Android phone. Those cameras are pretty phenomenal, and I actually started using my iPhone 7 Plus when I first started doing YouTube videos on this channel where I did review videos, and I actually bought a gimbal for it. However, I don't use my iPhone 7 Plus anymore as I did sell it, so I upgraded to this camera, and I think the camera quality is just, it's excellent. And then the next most important item is going to be these lights that I have set up. So I have 2 of these professional softboxes. These are from a company called Newer, and this bundle costed me $63.80 for this pack of lights. And I have an additional ring light over there, but I did say that I was not including that because I did buy it a couple years ago. But these 2 softbox lights could be enough for your YouTube studio or for your YouTube videos. And if you guys want to check out anything I mentioned in the video, I'll leave it all in the description down below. So if you want to buy the products that I've mentioned in this video, it'll all be down there, and they're all affiliate links. So if you guys want to support the channel, you guys can use those links and I'll get a commission on each item that you guys purchase. Now the next item is going to be this bad boy right here. This is the SanDisk SSD hard drive. I don't think it's gonna focus for you guys, but this is a 1 terabyte hard drive. It comes with a USB-C cable, so I can use it directly on my Mac. When I'm transferring files from my SD card on my camera to my MacBook, I usually transfer it to this SSD so that it doesn't take up a lot of space on my MacBook, because when you're editing videos, you take up a ton of space, especially when you're using Final Cut Pro. So I transfer all my large files onto the SSD, and then I edit directly from the SSD. And then once I'm done with it, I just delete the video files that I don't want on the SSD, then I back everything up back onto the 1 terabyte right here. So this is pretty important if you guys are getting serious about YouTube content creation. You gotta store your video files somewhere, and SSDs are awesome because they speed up the process of read and write speeds, so you're not sitting there for an extended amount of time waiting for your video to upload or waiting for something to transfer to the hard drive. Now the next item is going to be another software. This is from Motion VFX. This is a plugin that I use with Final Cut Pro, and it allows me to add all these animations to my videos. It spices up my videos, and this costed me $71.59. And you guys probably see them in all my videos. I mean, you guys probably saw them earlier in this video too, but I'll throw some up right now to show you guys what these animations are like. So these animations, like I said, they spice up my video. They make it more engaging to the audience, and I think it was well worth it because it saves me time. Instead of having to work with green screens and customizing things, I can just customize it directly in the plugin, and it makes it very simple for me to use. So this was $71.59 of software, and I do want to buy more plugins from this website, but I am not sure which plugins I want to spend my money on yet, but I will definitely be spending more money on plugins on Motion VFX in the future. Now the next item is going to be this table back here. So this table was from IKEA. I wanted to invest in something where I can put some decorations for my YouTube videos, but I wanted a dedicated space for YouTube content creation, which is the setup right here, and also a place where I can edit videos with no distractions. So this table in the back, the tabletop alone was $100 from IKEA, and then the legs were $50 a pop, so they came out to $100 total. So for the table overall, it was 200 bucks for the table. So the next 3 items are going to be decoration items. Now these decoration items aren't essential for your YouTube content creation, but I think it does add a little extra flair to your videos because it adds extra splash of characteristics and personalities in your videos. So back here is a Connect 4. This is a wooden Connect 4 from Target. I believe it was around $20 for that. And then right next to it is a star. So this right here was 10 bucks. So this star just adds extra personality. It makes my video background look more aesthetic, so there's not a lot of white space. And then on my right side over there, there's an LED light box, and this box is also from Target, and this box was $20. So that light box you can customize. I like customizing how it is right now, where it says sub, like, and comment, and I've heard a lot of people ask for this light box. So if you guys want this light box, I linked it down below. It's through Amazon, and I do believe it's cheaper on Amazon, so you guys don't have to go to Target and spend that premium for the Target item, but you guys can get it on Amazon if you guys wish to upgrade your YouTube background. I do want to add more decorations, maybe put a poster over there or maybe some LED lights, but that's something in the future. I thought about getting some neon lights, but that was like 400 bucks and I'm not sure if it looked good where I'm at right now since I am working in a pretty small space. And then the last decoration item is going to be the RGB lights in the background. So these RGB lights are connected to the table. It is remote controlled through this, and you guys can see it is set to purple right now, but I can change it to whatever I want. Blue, I can change it to red, green if I wanted to, but I like to keep it at this nice purple color throughout the video because it does just look nice in my opinion. So that's pretty much all the items that I've spent so far on my YouTube career on this channel. So total, after adding up everything, the total cost of all the equipment for my YouTube channel is going to be a whopping $4,932.66. So this is a pretty whopping price. If you guys go and look at my YouTube revenue, so far on my YouTube revenue, I haven't even gotten close to that point where I break even on all my equipment. However, investing in all this equipment, in my opinion, it's an investment. So I'm not gonna get my money back the first year, but I feel like I will get back my money next year, and maybe I'll spend more money on equipment to upgrade my videos. But even after having all this equipment, it's really nice to see my content go from something where it wasn't produced too well to something that is high quality in 4K and people enjoy watching. So I think it was a great investment for all this gear. If you guys have any suggestions on extra gear that I should buy, maybe a monitor for my camera or a new monitor for my computer or my MacBook, let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys have any questions at all regarding any of the products I mentioned or anything at all, leave it down there as well because I answer almost every single comment you guys leave down there. And if you guys enjoy this type of content, please smash that like button for me. And like always, I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace.
It's you, it's right in my head, it's all of my dreams.